GETTYSick Islamic State propaganda posters have threatened a Christmas attack on LondonThe's latest batch of Photoshop images released by the terrorist group show its fighters on the streets of London and Paris with sinister messages. One poster features a superimposed jihadi wearing military kit with a bullet belt around his neck walking down Oxford Street. The background picture features this year's Christmas lights and a message reading, "From now onwards we will go to attack them and they will not come to attack us." Another ISIS propaganda poster shows Father Christmas kneeling in front of a masked terrorist placed over a picture of the capital's Regent Street. LondonThe Islamic State's propaganda wing is tasked with turning out posters to inspire its supporters. Though these threats should be taken seriously, there is also a publicity element to pro-ISIS media groups' threats. Rita Katz. The message reads, "Soon on your holidays," in English, French and German. A third poster shows a crowd of people in front of the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, superimposed with a poorly photoshopped kitchen knife dripping in blood. A message reads, "We will make New Year's Day hell." ISIS has suffered crushing defeats in Syria and Iraq in recent months, though a senior U.S. military officer has warned the group still pose as a threat. ISIS has threatened to make New Year's hell in Paris. According Colonel Ryan Dillon, thousands of jihadis from the former caliphate could try to make their way to Europe. Speaking at the U.S. Embassy in London for the Global Coalition Against ISIS, Colonel Ryan Dillon said, "There is a database of 26,000 terrorist fighters which are there to identity and action if they are identified trying to move outside of Iraq and Syria or throughout the world. They are no longer a military threat, they no longer have an army that we saw present itself in 2014. But he added it does not mark the end of Daesh. ISIS has previously produced similar posters threatening to strike in New York and Rome. Its propaganda arm, the Wafa Media Foundation, continues to release the images in the hope of inspiring its Sikh supporters to penetrate attacks in the name of Islamic State. In an interview with Newsweek, Rita Katz, director of the US-based site intelligence group, said, "Wafa Media Foundation specializes in these types of graphics." Monday, May 22, 2017, Wafa's threat, like others recently issued by pro-ISIS media groups, is a specific attack directive within a larger push by ISIS for lone wolf attacks as it rapidly loses territory in Iraq and Syria. Though these threats should be taken seriously, there is also a publicity element to pro-ISIS media groups' threats against places like the Vatican or events like 2018 FIFA World Cup.